Just a sec, folks. Forgot one thing. Oh. Oh, wow. Nobody even there yet. Pretty good. Oh, fuck. I forgot to do an Instagram. I think I can use Instagram on this thing if I can even figure out how to turn it on. Why does it shut off? I'll never know. I've never shut it off in my life, but every time I want to use it, it's in the off position. Fucking some stupid ass shit, you know? And I gotta wait here for it to boot up. La la la. La la la. Growing old, waiting for it to boot up. There we go. Instagram now. Will that load? Oh, it does. Oh, hey, folks, it's I, the world famous marijuana man, and I'm here in my shed getting all fucked up, and I'm live until I delete this at least. And you can click the link, it's in my description, and be there or be square. Peace out. Oh, hey. All right, seems to have worked. Okay, now let's get our little iPad here so we can see the chat and YouTube. Not that anyone's there this evening. Oh, there we go. And so now let's do some hits from my volcano, folks, and fuck up some goddamn fucking shit. Oh yeah, we got a dead body in the cooler. He pays $500 a month rent to live there. Well, I'm not sure living's what he's doing, being he's dead, but you know. Looks like we're down to the bottom of this jar. This phone shouldn't be giving me any notifications, so we're gonna fix that just a sec. Settings, notifications. Off. Notifications. Off. Especially on that. Notifications. Why do I even own that app? Off. And notifications off. All right. And there we go. Time to get all fucked up now, folks. So we take our weed. I got a whole bunch of small little buds in there today. We're down to the bottom of the jar. You know how the bottom of the jar can be. It's all the little guys. But sometimes the little guys got the biggest punch, right? Because they've been sitting at the bottom of the jar. And so we're going to grind up this shit. You filled up my senses like a night in a fucking forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the goddamn fucking rain, like a storm in the desert. Oh, folks, the construction workers, they like totally trashed my neighbor's backyard, right? And today they were trashing my backyard, and so I let them know if my clothing line falls down, you're going to have to put it back up within the same day, or I'm going to file a lawsuit fucking the following day. And so they were much nicer to my side. Sometimes you got to be around to supervise, you know? And they may not believe me or not, but as you all know, folks, I've spent most of my life in a courtroom, so I have no problem filing lawsuits. Quite familiar with the process, and already got 2 on the go as we speak, so, you know. Adding another one wouldn't be a big hassle. But no, they were nice to my side, but they totally trashed my neighbor's side. I mean, like, if I was my neighbor, I would have already filed the lawsuit. oh, I would have. Fuck, that's some easy money. I mean, it's the city. They got endless resources. Time to help yourself to some of them, you know? And so... And I mean... They're using their resources, folks, to build what's so-called a safe injection site. I'm not sure what's so safe about injecting poison that you purchased on the street into your veins in any fucking location, but they'll call that a fucking safe injection site, folks. These sites, they save nobody's lives, right? And they do nothing for nobody except cause chaos in that location. You know, it would be a safe injection site if it had safe access to the fucking drug, but it don't. No. They still got to go buy the shit out on the street from Slick Willie, who's put Javix in it, chlorine, fucking Comet, couple fucking different toilet cleaners, you know, all kinds of fun stuff in it. And when you die from injecting this shit into your body, it don't matter if there's a doctor or nurse there to help you. This shit you fucking, they don't even know what you've injected, you know? Like if it's a basic overdose, they can help you. But a lot of these street drugs...
To the Batmobile, let's go!
That has nothing to do with street drugs at all, you know? If you've like injected some fucking Javix into your veins, there's not a whole lot they can do for you. You're dead. And you'll be dead with the nurse right there at your side. It won't fucking matter. Oh yeah, there's nothing safe about it. That's for sure. The furthest thing from it. It actually perpetuates the problem and encourages others, you know, to make them think that there is a safe way of doing these things, when in reality there isn't. And so, that's how that is. They're scum, right? And these fucking government scumbags should be fucking hung by their testicles. God knows how many tens of thousands have died from fucking tainted drugs because of bad legislation by the government. And probably millions have died in America because it's not just the drugs that will kill Americans, but the law will kill Americans too. Oh, well. And so they got both those things to worry about over here, over there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these scumbags, folks. These drug policies. The only thing these scumbags have ever done that's killed more people than their shitty drug policies, folks, is the tainted blood scandal, right? For those who don't know that beautiful story, folks, because it's long over and people like to forget about it. But I don't forget because my friends are still fucking dead. You know? Oh, it's no fucking exaggeration. And these scumbags are still allowed to stand in a fucking mall and beg for money to help fucking who? They've never helped anybody in their fucking existence. Fucking Red Cross are nothing but scum. But anyways, these cocksucking pieces of shit, right, folks? They were taking blood laced with AIDS, hepatitis, and everything else from an Arkansas prison. So they're grabbing blood from Arkansas prisoners who they know. It's not a secret, folks, because they're in prison. So they know everybody's blood situation, you know? They're tested as they go in. So they know all these scumbags are fucking tainted with AIDS and hepatitis and all kinds of fun stuff. They don't give a fuck, right? No. That's where we're going to get the blood because it's cheap. We don't have to pay people. This was Bill Clinton's idea from the Clinton Foundation, folks. One of their wonderful things they did for the world. It only killed about 80 million people in the end of the day. And then, folks, to make sure we have nobody to directly blame for what happened, we will then mix it, pool the blood all together with everybody's blood. So now we can never really say it came from the Arkansas prison because we've pooled it with all the blood around the world, making sure everybody's blood is now tainted with AIDS and fucking hepatitis and what God knows what fuck else, right? Oh, but it don't end there, folks. You would think that level of incompetence would be enough for somebody to be shot, shit, and pissed on, though nothing ever happened to anybody. No. It didn't end there at all, folks. Then you know how you're supposed to refrigerate blood and stuff like that? Oh, well, fuck that. Why bother, folks, when it's all tainted and pooled, right? Oh, we just store the blood on the fucking shelf until it coagulates, you know? Oh, yeah. Killing fucking 70 to 80 million people worldwide. You know my friend May Moon, folks, who comes on our show and was very generous, the Chi? Her father was killed by the tainted blood scandal. He didn't have AIDS or anything, no. He was a hepophiliac, and so he had to go get blood transfusion, and when he got it, he got that fucking tainted blood, killed him in no time. My friend Sven died at the age of 19, folks, from the tainted blood scandal. He was still a virgin. Oh. Oh, these fucking Red Cross scumbags. Anytime I see them at like a SkyTrain station, folks, begging for money, I whip stuff at them. Sorry, but I don't give a fuck who you've hired. You shouldn't feel safe standing around in public advertising that organization. You know? You shouldn't. And then meanwhile, they go around saying they're helping people from around the world. Oh, yeah, my brother who's in the military, he's got to see some of these beautiful Red Cross camps, folks, full of fucking pedophilia, fucking prostitution, the selling of slaves. That's standard behavior at a fucking Red Cross refugee camp. You can count on it. Not to mention they sell body parts, too. Oh, yeah. You can be a live organ donor if you're in a Red Cross fucking camp. Whoa. Oh. Oh. These scumbags. They've never helped anybody, ever. Not since like World War II, folks. They're living off a reputation that's like died 70 years ago, you know? And yeah, you know these scumbags, folks. They raised over 2 billion, the big B. Oh yeah, not million, billion for the fucking refugees in Haiti after the previous earthquake. Now they've had another one since then. And guess how much of that money, folks, went towards helping the good people of Haiti? Fucking none of it, of course. Not even one fucking red penny. They sent like a shipment of some bottled water for like the first 2 days, and then they said, fuck this shit, we're out of here. Oh, yeah. You know what? A matter of fact, Haiti looks the same as it did today, 15 years later, that it did the day after the earthquake. They haven't even begun to clean up the rubble over there. It's just a fucking disaster, permanent disaster zone. Their royal family that runs Haiti, they don't even fucking live in their castle anymore. They moved to fucking Canada here. They live in fucking Toronto. Oh, yeah. Nobody should have to live in that shithole anyways, folks. That's like a prison camp. And the only reason you're being imprisoned there is because you were born there. No other reason, folks. You know, these people, they try to get the fuck out of there. Nobody wants to live in Haiti. There's nothing there for anybody. There's no life of any kind surviving well. And it's just a big slab of rock in the middle of the ocean. You barely keep a tree alive, you know? And these people, they try to escape all the time. Oh, fuck, what just happened here? This, They try to escape all the time, usually resulting in their death. They make makeshift rafts. They try to sneak on planes. They do whatever they can to get the fuck out of there. But you know what? America and various other nations have militaries outside of there, and they circle the area. When they see you trying to escape, they pick you up and fucking drag you back. Like it's a fucking concentration camp. Where do you think you're going, you know? Oh, yeah. The only place worse than Haiti to live in right now is fucking Yemen. And do you know what, folks? Yemen would actually be a beautiful paradise. It's on the edge of the ocean, has a desert next to it. It's kind of Mediterranean near the water. It's would be normally a very wealthy country. And so it would normally be a beautiful paradise, but it's been ravaged by war between Iran and fucking Saudi Arabia for like, who knows, 25 years or something. And you'd be hard pressed to find someone still alive in that country. I mean, probably about 3 or 4 that aren't soldiers that are still alive. You never know. And because most people just starve to death. But otherwise, before the war, there was a beautiful place, and then Haiti would have been the shittiest place on earth to live. Oh, yeah. If not for war, Haiti is the shittiest place on earth. And Haiti, you know, folks, they don't need a war. to be shitty zone, though they've had a few in the past. They don't need one of those. No. It's naturally shitty. It's just a fucking shitty place. Life shouldn't be fucking living there. You know? Oh, fuck. It's basically what it comes down to. No one's loyal to this place. You know, folks? Nobody moves from Haiti to, like, let's say I've met a few who moved from Haiti to Canada. And, you know, they're not, like, proud of their Haiti heritage. You know? They're not like, oh, my Haiti heritage. It's this, and that. No. They're like, can't believe I'm the fuck out of that place. Oh my God, it was so horrible. That's what I hear from them. But folks, you talk to other people from all around the world who've come here, and they have a heritage that they still hold on to. Italians, Greece, fucking Chinese. My Chinese friend's totally loyal to the Chinese government. And Korea, anybody, but not Hades. No, Haitians are just like, thank God I'm the fuck out of that fucking hellhole. Oh yeah, that the nightmare's over. You know. I asked my friend, because we were celebrating Christmas one year with some Haitian people at my dad's hotel, you know. And so I asked them, so because they were like so amazed with all the decoration stuff. I'm like, so do you guys decorate in Haiti to celebrate Christmas? He told me we don't celebrate anything in Haiti. I'm like, that's tragic. So what do you do in Haiti? He's like, we starve to death and scavenge through rubble for something to eat. He's like, that's how you spend your days in Haiti. There's no fucking celebrating going on. Period. End of sentence. Oh, yeah. And so... yeah. Oh, and you got to cover your face from the stench of all the dead bodies. Because when you die, like many people have told me, when you die in Haiti, folks, your body remains wherever it fucking fell. It's not like here where somebody's going to come around, clean that up, burn you or bury you and do something, right? Nobody gives a fuck over there, and they got their own goddamn fucking problems, and you're dead now, so you're not even in the fucking equation anymore. Yeah. Nobody gives a fuck. Just stay right where you are. It's dead bodies everywhere. It's just another one, you know? Oh, it is. Another dead body on the sidewalk, like we're in Kingston, Jamaica, another place full of dead bodies. Anyways. Yeah, I've been to Brazil. We stayed on the Copacabana Strip for 9 months. Me and my girlfriend. We had a cook. The cook was like $50 a month, folks. We had a maid. The maid was like $75, and we had a driver. I forget what the driver was, and we were living large. Good old Brazil. But we had a friend there. Oh, folks, lots of dead bodies, yeah, on the sidewalk in Brazil, but not in the Copacabana Strip. That's where rich people are and tourists and stuff. Brazil at least has nice areas. I mean, Haiti doesn't have a nice area, folks. There's this shitty section, and there's this section full of rubble and dead bodies, and there's this section full of fucking nothing and dead bodies, but every section's shitty in Haiti. There is no good section. At least in Brazil, there's a section where people are living it, and then there's a section where, well, it's not so nice. But anyways, I had a friend come from Canada to visit me while I was in Brazil, folks. Funny story. Well, not so funny for her. Anyway, she came to visit me. And she's like, "Oh, what's up the hill?" I'm like, "Oh, you don't go there." And she's like, "Well, why don't you go there?" I'm like, "Well, the falafels up there. You just don't go there. You like living, you stay out of there." And she's like, "Oh, okay." So then the next day, she's like, "I'm going to go for a walk up the hill." I'm like, "Well, that'd be a very poor life choice, but to each his own, you know? I wouldn't be joining you, that's for sure." And so they took a trip up the hill. Oh, they did. Many hours went by, and I started to think that they were probably murdered, which, you know, in that neighborhood, folks, isn't an exaggeration. I mean, some rich white person, fuck, it's most likely they'd be murdered, right? So anyways, she's down there, and I guess she wore some jewelry, folks, you know? And these people were nice to her. They decided not to murder her. No. They were just going to slice her hand off to take the jewelry off her fingers because she was taking too long to take it off for them when they were robbing her. Oh, yeah, so they just took the machete and sliced her hand right off and gave her some dirty rag from the swamp to tie her arm up and then told her she can walk back to the strip, you know? Oh, yeah. Really nice group of characters there. I'm like, well, at least they let you live, you know? Fuck. And then she was like all upset with me because of my demeanor, you know? I'm like not in shock or anything, you know? But like, you know, I've spent some time there, you know? There's nothing shocking about the situation. I warned you not to go up there. Like I told her, you're lucky at least they didn't murder you, right? Because had they murdered you, nobody would even look for your fucking body. No, that's lost. Nobody'd even investigate that crime for more than 5 minutes. It burns. It burns. But yeah, the strip's great. The Copacabana strip, it's good times. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and her dress cut down to there. She wore a reggae and did the cha-cha. And while she tried to be a star, Tony sailed across the bar. Oh. It's about minus 500 here in the Great White North. They're like holding us hostage here in Canada because of that fucking COVID, whatever the fuck it's called, right? Could be worse. Could be in Haiti, right? Oh, fuck. Oh. I got these construction workers working behind my house, and they almost knocked down my clothing line. I had to run out there, fucking flip out on them and throw some empty recycling cans at them. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, you knock over that fucking clothing line, you're going to put it back up the same day because I'll file a lawsuit within 24 hours. Oh, I will. You know it. And so they decided not to bother my clothing line after all. Anyways, but they fucked my neighbors one over. My neighbor should probably sue. Probably get like $500-600 in a human rights tribunal. Anyways, we're gonna reload, folks, and get all fucked up. You gotta love human rights tribunals, folks. They're my favorite. They're just quick and easy, you know? Oh, whoa. Oh. Yeah, and I also told them that if one of my kids slip into this fucking hole, I'd sue too. And so now they put up a fence because there was no fence before. They're fucking scum. Unless you insist on things, they don't follow any kind of policy. They just fucking do whatever the fuck they want to do. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. And I think I'm the only one who got a fence because I complained. I'm gonna double check here, just a sec. No, I'm not the only one. The guy in the corner got one too. So Hopefully all these world leader scumbags all fucking drop dead simultaneously. Oh, you know what would be the best, folks? Is if they were at one of these big UN meetings, where like 180 countries, world leaders all got together. And then somebody just dropped a bomb on the whole place and the whole lot of them dropped dead. That would be like the best day in fucking world history, probably. Oh, fuck, it would be a good day. I know, folks, I would be out celebrating on, you know? I would be. That would require, some extra good stuff and maybe even a bottle of champagne, I don't normally drink, but that would be a special occasion. Oh, you know? Oh, it would be. So my mother's in Florida now. She got the hell out of here. So yeah, she has a house in frost-free Florida. It's not the warmest place in Florida, but it's warmer than here. You know? Oh, fuck, it is. So I saw some people here in my local town here, folks, the other day, who I knew from the Mission Impossible 3 movie set. I was like, what are you guys doing around here? This is like the middle of fucking nowhere. And they're making some crappy movie. Oh, I'm like, holy fuck, you're still doing that shit? You gotta move on, buddy. Time is precious. Time keeps flowing like a river. To do fucking absolutely nothing with it too, making that crap. So he's out making some fucking movie he can't tell me anything about. And, because he knows I'd blab it all to you guys. And fucking town 2 towns over. And I guess he's come here because this is where all the drive-through fast food places are. And he didn't get his COVID injection. So he can't eat with the others at the regular restaurants and hotels. He needs a drive-through McDonald's or something, Oh. Whew. Oh, yeah. Did you hear about Nazi Germany and Urkel Werkel? or whatever the fuck her name is, Sturkel Perkel, you know, some fucked up Nazi name. Up to Nazi stuff all over again, you know. Not that anyone doubted they ever stopped. I mean, they have no friends in Europe, that's for sure. Oh, 1842 BC. That was a good year. I remember that year, Greg. Smoked some good weed. We were hanging out on top pyramids. The band used to play inside the pyramid. The sound would echo. We'd all be rocking at the top, partying it up. Whew. And then somebody eventually would go, you know, it'd be a really good idea. And we'd all be like, what's that? And he'd be like, if we built a bigger and better pyramid. So then we'd all run down the hill. Yeah! And build the bigger and better pyramid. Yeah, that's why there's so many pyramids in the Egypt and stuff. And all around the world. It's all just for listening to tunes and getting high. Wow. Wow. Okay, there we go. So anyways, I gotta run. Peace out.